Hello everybody and welcome back to another video, and today we are going to continue working on the mega park. Now, from one of the last comments that did say we should add a petting zoo, so I believe I'm going to start with that. And if you do enjoy the series, please subscribe. It's an unedited series, so if you want to recreate the park yourself, you can. Without further ado, let's just get to work on the park. So first, before we do anything, I'm just going to give you like a little reminder of what we've got in the park. So we built the little safari with the second cage, just transporting the dinosaurs. We've got the 2 apex cages with 3 dinosaurs in this one, and then 2 gigas in the other. We've got the little modern hotel area, which we are later going to turn this cage into the Spinosaurus home. Now, before we do anything else, I want to work on the petting zoo. Now, for the petting zoo, I would like to have a decent bit of land. Obviously, because dinosaurs can't be free, I'm going to have to just do the petting zoo with invisible fences rather than actually letting them run free in the wild. Now, for location of where I want to do this, I am thinking maybe here or back here. I might do it back here next to the visitor center. And basically what this is going to be, it's like a pen with loads of little dinosaurs. I might do a driver sphere going through instead because you can't let them all go free, which is a bit annoying, obviously, but it's what I've got to do. We'll make sure there's enough room for a path like that. And connect it up again over here. Now, this is where the petting zoo is going to be. It's going to be quite small because the dinosaurs are going to be quite small. And we've got to actually decide what dinosaurs we want in there. It might be easier if I make my own incubator right on top of the petting zoo. So let's just quickly go and do that right here. We can get rid of it later. That does not matter in the slightest. It's mainly just so we can actually pump them out quite fast. Now, this game doesn't have that many tiny dinosaurs, but one that they do have is Dryosaur, which I already knew I was going to add when I first got this idea in the comments. We want all of them. Now, we want other smaller herbivores, preferably, so like the Homocephaly as well. This is where it's going to get a little bit more difficult because a lot of the dinosaurs, there is no baby variants or anything like that. So I might have to go for more like a Mutaborosaurus. I'm pretty sure they are quite small. We'll add one of them. And what else have we got on offer? I feel like I might leave it at that for now. Just these 3 dinosaurs, see how they get along. If they get along, I might have just put some that don't like each other, but first one to be entered is the Dryosaur. Look at them there. They're really cute. Not much else to them, to be honest. Let's get the ground fiber. And ground leaf as well. And then a little river of water. Wait, no, I might not do a river. I might do a lake. Like that. Not too big, but not too small. We'll also get to work on releasing the rest, like the Homocephaly and that thing. Now, I think the best way to make it like a petting zoo is to probably have more like zip line. I might do a zip line, or I could do a driver sphere. I've just realised that they can escape if they really wanted to. I'm just going to make sure we just fix that. I am trying to think of along the lines of gyrosphere. I think that would be quite nice. The Mobosaurus is a bit bigger than I expected, I must admit, but it should not make much of a difference. Let's quickly just remove the hatchery. And we'll do the path a bit further back. Like that. And this is basically the closest I can get to a petting zoo, I believe, without mods. So like so, and then we get a path running down the back of here. That one's in water. We'll just do the other side for now. All the way to the end, and then connect. I'll try to get rid of a bit of the water here. And then try and do the other part of the path. Is that going to get in the way? That will get in the way. I'm just going to have to do a bit of a curve then. Like that. It glitched a lot then, which was... It's okay, I don't mind a bit of glitching. Right, and that is the petting zoo. I want to make it look a bit more nicer though. It's not the nicest at the minute. I just want to make sure they have everything they need. So he won't grow a ground leaf, which is easily done, and a bit more water. Very picky, I see. What do these guys want? These guys want ground fibre and forest. Well, I'm sorry, you're not getting forest. Yeah, I might have to just extend it out the back a little bit and add some forest for the picky dinos. Yeah, this is basically what the petting zoo is going to be like. It's the best I think, what I could think of. If you have any better ideas for a petting zoo, please let me know. Let's just extend it back here and then make a bit of a forest. That should be okay, I believe. Oh no, he wants a lot of forest, okay. Just don't run out for me, please. Just doing something really quick, don't run. And then it'll curve. But, I mean, that's the closest I'm going to get to them being happy, I think. Which sounds really bad, but that's going to be what they are like. So now we have done the little petting zoo. I want to move on to the swamp. Now, I make ecosystems quite a lot, especially on this channel. So it'd be really interesting to see what I can do with an ecosystem, but make it an actual park. So yeah, I'm very intrigued to see if I can work my magic or I fail miserably. Now I believe the Spinosaurus is done in the enclosure. We'll slowly get them over. And just check up on other dinosaurs' comforts as well, because I believe the Ankies aren't happy for some reason, which is ground fruit and ground leaf, which is totally reasonable because they need it to survive. We'll have some ground fruit. Well, they want a lot of it. But that should be good when they explore over there. And then ground leaf. I thought I added leaf. I might have not, which is easy enough fixed. Okay, but when they explore there, they will have enough of everything they need. I think everything else is happy. Yeah, everything else is happy. The Carnosaurs just need to explore a bit more and they should be okay. Right, let's just wait for these Spinosaurus to get delivered, which will probably take a while due to how far away the hatchery is. While we're waiting, we'll try and incubate some other dinosaurs to add to the ecosystem, or the mini ecosystem. It's not going to be that big. So Spinosaurus, it does like scavengers and absolutely nothing else. So I guess we're just going to add a bunch of compies. Compies are going to probably take ages to airlift. I might be better off just quickly putting down a hatchery like what I did with the other place, instead of just waiting ages for them to be airlifted. Now let's find the compy. It should be near the top because it's C. There we go, we've got compies. Likes everything, just likes, yeah, that's fine. Likes everything. We could add a Coelophysis as well. We need to just quickly add these. I won't do the animation because our poor Spinosaurus friend has not even got an ecosystem to walk around with. He's just got flat, plain land, which we cannot have. Claire, please shut up. I'm so glad I turned it off. Right. We're going to have a bit of water-heavy land here. And then we're going to have the less thick forest, because I believe it really does suit the swamp. We'll just cover it all in, and then I'll change it for some clearings. So what I like to do is do all of that, and then make clearings. So I'll have one clearing here, one clearing here, a little less in the water, and then just a tiny less in this bit of water. Now we are going to add like plants in these little areas where there is no trees to make sure there is something there. Like so. Give it that algae effect. Now, I'm pretty sure this guy's happy apart from fish. Yes, I'm pretty sure this guy's happy apart from fish. So hopefully we can fix that. Let's get some fish. 2 in there. And then 2 in there. Just make sure he's got enough food. We will put as well a feeder. So the compies can eat. 1 there. 1 there. And then 1 back here. It does take away the little ecosystem feel when you see the feeders, but they need to eat. And I can't do anything about that. So now they should all be happy. I think this is content, yes. Compies. Oh, well, yeah, you just not explored enough, so he'll be alright. And what about the Coeliophysis? Yeah, also just need to explore more. There is an ecosystem now. We have to obviously add a bit of uneven ground and rocks. Let's just make some hills. Swamps are normally quite flat, so I don't want to change the height too much. But just a little bit of tap in there. And then for this, I think the tropical rocks look quite nice, or maybe the temperate. I think I'll go with temperate. And just dot a few of these around. Especially in the water, which looks really nice with rocks in. Like so. Oh, a little bit of freeze there, my bad. And that looks quite good, if I do say so myself. That's quite good for a little mini ecosystem. We'll quickly finish the hotel rows as well. Like that. Now let's quickly add large hotels. Because they've got to be the big ones because they are the better ones. Now how far do they see into the actual thing? Let's have a look. They don't see all of it. We could do a big circle, but I don't want that many hotels. So I might just add a zip line or a log. Let's have a little look at what I think would be best to add. Now I am unsure of what to add. There is many things I could pick. But I feel like the best bet is obviously a zip line. Main reason being, I think it just looks really cool. Hopefully I can get it all the way to the other side. I can. Like that. And now you have a little zip line so I can see through as well. Quick, get rid of the hatchery. Oh, wait, hang on. I need to actually connect a path. Forgot about one of the most important things in this game, a path. There we are, which now they can go on the zip line and they can see all the dinosaurs around there. I think that is pretty good. if I do say so myself. And I feel like that is where we're going to end it. So, a bit of a short one, but thank you everybody so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please subscribe and smash like, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.